You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's ZENNI.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Ho, 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 ho. It is that time of the year. I can give you a ho, 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 right? But you know the scary thing is, a lot of years ago, I had to really fake to sound like Santa Claus. But as I've gotten older, okay, I don't need to say anything about that, right? Today we're talking goals. Goals are fundamentally, I think, the most important thing that you can do if you want to live a good, happy life and get what you want. You got to set goals, got to take those dreams and turn them into goals. But it's like blah, 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 talk to the hand, right? Happens all the time. Some people set them, they don't look at them again. 5 years later, you say, wow, why didn't I do that? Well, today, I'm going to give you a different way of thinking, a way that maybe, if I'm lucky and I can get my message across to you, is going to add more meaning to your daily activities in the big picture of things. It'll be a good show. It's the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. It's me, Scott Smith. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by today. Wrapping up nearly our 16th season. That's crazy. 4,463 Daily Boost episodes. There's actually more. That's just the official count that's been on this feed. I have said I'm going to 5,000. I'll probably go further than that. You can talk me into it, but at least 5,000 as we start our 17th season next year. So this time of year, are you like me? Do you get a little loosey-goosey? I can see everybody's letting the air out, right? We're usually very, very busy around here. A lot of emails, a lot of text messages, things coming in. And about this time of the year, you all disappear. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I do. You're shopping. You're busy. That's okay. A little loosey-goosey. Time to have a little bit of fun. Hit the gym a little bit if you want to. I've been doing that. Can I share a moment with you today? It's a goal-setting moment. Think about this for a second. Have you ever set a goal and then just doggedly, persistently went after it for, say, a year? And maybe it was going to the gym, and maybe your goal was to lose a good amount of weight and start to get really healthy. And your goal was also to have really good balance and good agility and pump that muscle up, really beef yourself up if you like that. I like having muscle on me, like being beefy. Had some friends walk up at the gym today and say, you're getting beefy. They used my word too. I said, thank you very much. You sure it's not the t-shirt? I said, no, you're getting big, man. What you doing? I love when people say that. The reason I share this with you is because sometimes you wait a year before somebody will say something to you. And I don't need it. Look at the mirror. I can see it, but it sure is nice to get it, isn't it? Next year, folks have asked what I'm going to be focusing on. My primary goal next year is to be as healthy as I can from the inside out at a cellular level. I'm really healthy. I don't have anything wrong with me. I go to the doctor for a physical once a year. He goes, see you next year. That's about it. Nothing is really going on with me. Been that way all my whole life. But next year I said, listen, I'm going for longevity. I'm going to really feel good. I want to just be filled with energy until the day I die 200 years from now. So I'll let you know more later. I'll invite you in to come in and play with me a little bit, and we can share a journey together. It's going to be a fun one. So goals. Goals. Do you set goals? Are you one of those people? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've heard we have to do that, and maybe you do. I was talking to a client this morning, and she was reviewing goals from, I think it was 2020. She wrote some goals, and she wrote a 10-year plan, and she hasn't looked at it since then. And then she looked at it, she said, my God, if it's a 10-year plan, I've accomplished half of it here in just 2 years. It's crazy. Can you imagine what happened if she actually had it in front of her? Actually was consciously working toward her goals. But I see it all the time. I see so many people who write their goals down. They put them on a little Word doc or something like that, or put them in a journal and put them on a shelf someplace. 5 years go by, and they look at it. It's amazing what you accomplish without thinking about it. Imagine what would happen if you thought about it. Let's talk about some goals today.
As scientific discovery changes the landscape, advances in cancer care may offer new hope for your patients. See how Pfizer is helping reshape what's possible at cancer.pfizer.com.
One goal is all it takes. So let me start by saying that goal setting is powerful. You should be doing it, and there is a good chance that you are overdoing it. It's human nature to set goals. You do it daily without thinking all the time. That's why it's so powerful. It's also why it's so easy to set a lot of goals and kind of get lost and not get things done. So let me define goals as I see them, something you may not have heard before. This is my thinking. I spend way too much time just thinking, and then I coach and I write and stuff like that, and I just come up with conclusions, and then I apply it in my life and I share it with you. No matter what distracts me, I think of goals in two ways. First way is as a legacy goal that I will spend my entire life achieving. Something that my daily activities lead to, if you will. And the second one are the living goals that propel me to that legacy goal. And that's how I look at it, legacy goals and living goals. So I didn't think a lot this way most of my life, but one day I kind of accepted that no matter what I was chasing, whatever goal I wanted, it was who I would become in my life and how I would get there, thoughts that were constantly rolling around my head. Do you do that? I know you do, because we all do. But one of the most common topics that I get on like Facebook, or somebody sends me an email, and one of the most common things I hear, which is probably why I focus on it, is, okay, so kind of thinking about my future, my legacy, and is there more? They use that word a lot. There must be more. Is there more for me? And the answer is yes, there is. Hear it all the time. So my eternal ScottLOGIC kicks in. I think about this stuff, and it told me that if I'm thinking about something anyway, I may as well think about it purposefully. A lot of people don't do that. They just meander through life. But I like to think of things purposely. I like to have a reason for doing something. So, by the way, I've also never met anybody that's happy to pursue daily activities that didn't lead to something bigger. Everything should always lead to something bigger. Anything else that is not bigger, eventually it's just going to break your spirit and you're going to stop. Did you get what I said there? Everything you do every single day on a goal, as you go toward your goals, as trying to create that legacy life of yours, it should lead to something bigger. It should go someplace for you. It should accumulate along the way. Life is like that. It's just the accumulation of these experiences, these goals, and these successes that add up. So you should set yourself up for a life of satisfaction. There's no better, no matter what gets in the way. Think of legacy goals as the top of the pyramid built on a foundation of living goals. So what you got to do is you got to build your life action by action. And be content. If each one achieves its goal as far as possible. Wait a second, did I say that? No, I didn't say that. Marcus Aurelius said that. It's a quote from a Stoic. Go figure. Scott quoting a Stoic. You must build up your life action by action and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible. Your mission is to focus on living goals that are designed and intended for you to get closer to your legacy goals. So Stoic philosophy also says something like this: the culmination of human endeavor or end is happiness and flourishing. For some, the idea of a single legacy goal is impossible. After all, how can I possibly know what I'm going to be after my entire lifetime of living? How can I know? You already know. You do. You're doing it right now. You're living your life. You already know. I mean, who you are today is who you're going to be in 50 years if you don't make changes. That's it. You're building your legacy right now. You are, by your activities every single day. Wait, how can it be possible if I can reach a goal I can't define? How is it possible to stay focused on one goal my entire life? How do I do that? Understanding how it works is something we don't need to worry about. It's been debated, analyzed, and tweaked. There's no need to overthink, I should say. Only accept what you're doing. So, if you want to live a happy and flourishing life, and you are living a happy and flourishing life, your legacy will define itself. Someday you will arrive at the person you're meant to be, and you're going to be happy for it. So as I get to the end of this, I'm thinking, okay, we started with a title that says, somebody's pinging me right now. I don't know what's going on. Stop it. All right, back to the show. So you are becoming the person you want to be, and there's somebody inside your head telling you who you want to be, or at least you want to go explore the possibility and find it. Be a good person, a person with integrity, a rich person, a fast-running person, a slow-moving person. What do you want to be? You're probably already doing that. The question is, are your daily activities, those daily itty-bitty little goals, are they aligning to where you want to be and who you want to become? So when I look at what I'm doing, it's like, I know I want to be a good guy. I'm not going to tell you what my legacy goals are. But every single day I get out of bed, I try to live according to a set of values that I hope will lead me in that direction. And as I bumble and stumble my way through life, as we all do, at least I admit it, right? Haven't been too bad for a bumbling and stumbling guy, actually. It's worked out fairly well for me. All right, think about that a little bit. What's your legacy goal? What are you building toward? Remember, you're working on that today, every single minute. Join me in the Facebook group. It's a little slow there, as everything is right now this time of year. It'll pick up big time in January, but you can get my attention now if you come in. Daily Boost Podcasts /Facebook. And my book on sale, selling like crazy. Lots of new people coming in the door. Just go to dailygratitudeboost.com. It'll redirect you right to the book on Amazon. See you tomorrow.